Hi guys, today we're going to react to Simple Man by LYNYRD SKYNYRD.
Mama told me when I was young, and sat beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Troubles will come, they will pass. We'll find a woman, yeah, and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone up above.
Not a first time reaction, both Itai and I know this song very well. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Dan W60. Thank you, Dan, for bringing us back to this oldie gem, and thank you for your support. Much appreciated.
Definitely a gem, one of my favorite songs. Definitely thank you, Dan, for bringing it to us. Otherwise, I don't think we would have come across it. So awesome.
The vibe I enjoyed the most that's coming out of this song is the pensiveness of it all. It's like the song you'd put on after a long day of whatever it is, long day of eventful things in your life, be it hard work or whatever went on through your day. These words are coming from someone who has lived it all and seen it all and has the experience to relay to you this lesson, this precious mentoring. That's what it feels like. A person who understands what life is all about and can differentiate between what's important and what's not. And it's rooted in the subject matter. It's one of those perfect storms between the lyrics and the composition.
Yeah, this song, it's got a purity to it to remind us what's really important. And at the same time, there's a tragic story behind it. The song was released in 73, before I was born. Not long before, but before. And Ronnie Van Zant, who's the lead singer from the band, he and two other members of the band, Steve and Cassie Gaines, they died in a plane crash in 77. And the way he sings here, it just always reminds me, it's always an emotional experience for me listening to this song. I have cried before listening to this song, can't help it. It's one of those things, I think that when I was first introduced to it, I was introduced to the story behind it. When the first time I heard it, and the way he delivers the vocals, there's just such authenticity to it. He believes everything he's saying, and there's more to it when we'll get to the subject matter, but it's just such a tragedy. 4 years after the song was released, he died. I believe the band later dedicated the song to him, so every time they performed it, every time it was played, and it's a beautiful thing, but at the same time it's such a tragedy to lose someone this talented. Fantastic band, fantastic song, just such an emotional experience every time, even though I've heard it so many times.
Yeah, and the canvas of its effect is so broad. To anyone who can understand what is being said and can relate to the specific vibe, it has to do with every living person on earth, because no life is always easy.
And to add to the tragic sense of it all, if it was somebody who was a musician and released a song like that but died in some kind of an accident or whatever when he was way older, it would have been a slightly different feel. But he was 29, so it was just like the potential of what could have been is also sitting there as well. It's beautiful and tragic at the same time.
rich man's gold. All that you need is in your soul. And you can do this, baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Oh, yes, I will.
He's singing about a lesson that his mother taught him. So the tone of his voice and the pace of the music gives the notion that he is much older now to know that mama was right. And not only that, because he is voicing this important lesson that mama gave him, I don't know if that's the case, but in my mind, it means that he's singing it because his mother passed away. So he's like immortalizing her lesson. And knowing that his mother was right in this important life lesson, it's not just be prepared, son, that life is going to be hard. It's also beware of temptation. You don't need to chase gold. You don't need to chase materialistic things. All you need is in your soul. I'm paraphrasing, but there's a line that says that. And in that, she's also imploring him to always remember who he is and where he came from. Be a simple man, because we are simple people. We brought you up to be a good, simple man. Simple is not to say like everybody else. Simple means don't lose your values. Be something you love and understand. Means carry the values that we've given you as family, carry them throughout your life. It'll only do you good. That's the essence of what the song means now. It means that more so now when I'm actively trying to decipher it, but I think that's what holds the magic from the song. The tragedy in the narrator that he passed away at 29 is that he didn't get a chance to follow his mother's advice.
I agree with everything you said. I also think that the simple part is also to remind us that the simple things in life, or things that we might see as simple, are the things that bring you true happiness. We always look for something grander, but that's not going to give us happiness. The happiness is here in these simple things, and that's why be a simple man. The song was actually based on advice that Ronnie Van Zant got from his grandmother, and the lead guitarist, Gary Rossington, got from his mother. They kind of put it together, and the beautiful guitar solo there from Rossington was awesome, and also one of those parts that I remember about this song. It's like one of those, the guitar is crying kind of things. There's sadness to this that I very much agree with what you said, that it sounds like it's a song that, even though it's advice from a mother to a son, it's a song dedicated to a mother from a son. And potentially the mother either passed away or just has gotten older, and the son wants to show his appreciation. And there's just something so beautiful to it. Even the lyrics themselves are simple. There's nothing too complex about this. It uses words that everyone can understand. It's almost like saying, if you don't get this, you're going to miss out on something. So yeah, listen up. It's almost like one of those songs. There's a lot of tragedy and a lot of beauty to it.
Oh, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart
"Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can?" That line means to me that the fact that his mother is giving him this lesson in the world of the narrator, because you said it's based on two different women, that his mother knows that she will eventually part from this world, or she feels that she needs to part from this world, either soon or not soon, it doesn't matter, but she needs reassurance that her son will follow her advice, so she'd know that she did her job. She prepared him for a life that is without her, and there's something very endearing about that we can all relate to, well, most of us. There's a line there that says, "Boy, don't you worry, you'll find yourself, follow your heart and nothing else." When the mother's talking to her son, he's young enough, and she knows that he probably doesn't know who he is yet. He has the values, he has his mother's lesson, but he still needs to grow. He still needs to experience hardship and experience good things in his life to forge him into the man that he's supposed to be. So she's guiding him in that fact, so he won't lose who he really is. The fastest way to finding out what he's made of and what he really is just to follow his heart.
Absolutely. And we were talking about something before, about that whole simple situation. And there's a line also that went through the song that she says, there's advice, don't leave too fast, trouble will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman, you'll find love. In another one, she talks about rich man's gold, but all you need is your soul. You don't need the lust for gold. It's all sound advice. But at the end of the first one, she says, and don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And I think that's what the simple man thing, it's what people call God-fearing. I kind of never liked that term because I don't think you should ever do something out of fear. Maybe God-loving, let's call it that. These are people who are believers, and she's saying, don't forget your roots, don't forget your basics, where we come from, and this is who you are. So stay simple, because you don't need to have all this other stuff to be satisfied, as it's put in the song, which is beautiful all on its own. It's a massive classic, this one. It's a song that people know and not necessarily know who sings the song. When they hear it, they know. I think it's the third best-selling song from the band. It's best-selling, I think, by today's terms, so it's talking about downloads and all that. The other two are Sweet Home Alabama and Freebird, the one that people call Baby I Love Your Way. And this band is much bigger than a lot of people realize. They've released some classic songs. It always takes me back to that tragedy that he was lost at 29, and what else could have come from this band had he not died at that point. Just beautiful song.
Yeah, another beautiful part in it, that when she mentions that there's someone up above, I think it correlates to non-believers as well, because in essence, what you can take from that message, even though these people are believers and you don't have to necessarily be a believer, it implores you to not make yourself your own God, to take into consideration that you are like a speck in the middle of the universe, you have control over nothing, and you need to come to terms with that and not judge yourself for not being able to control the outcome, and not think of yourself as the source of everything. In their world, there's a God up above, there's somebody who watches over you. It's basically the opposite of fear. You don't have to be afraid, because if you have faith, then you'll believe that there's something up there that's watching over you. That's the essence from believers. I find it interesting that it also correlates to non-believers.
Yeah, in short, stay humble. That's really what that's saying. And most of the song is actually saying that. It's a song that kind of like warms the heart and somehow hurts at the same time. Beautiful song. One of my all-time favorites. So thank you, Dan, for this request. It's one that I wasn't sure we were ever going to get to. I know that a lot of other reactors have done this song, but I thought, okay, since so many people have already done it, we won't bring it up ourselves. But since it came in a request, I really appreciate that it came from you and that we got to cover it, because I do love this song to no end. So thank you so much for all the support and for this one as well. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Dan, for requesting this precious little staple of our past, and thank you for your support. Much appreciated. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you get notified on all our future videos. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thanks a lot, guys, for all the support you're throwing our way. We appreciate you. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new episode. We hope to see you all then. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.